Hello, Sagittarius placements. I hope all is well. Hopefully, you are a single Sagittarius. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Jaguar's Den. My name is Jenny Jaguar, and this space is dedicated to anyone on a path of deep healing, intuitive awakening, and overcoming toxic traits or karmic cycles that are damn near impossible to break free from. Now, I do warn you, I eat snacks. It helps me channel. But today I am about to get into a love test reading. If you're single, you can use this spread to help you find new romance. But this is also useful for helping you make a relationship work. So, this spread simply tests your integrity about what you really want and if you're really being honest with yourself. All right, so without further ado, to get started, we're going to ask 7 questions. What your love objective is, what you can offer, let's see what you, so you can see. All right, what you can offer, what you lack, what you're looking for in a relationship, what's blocking you, what's the heart of the matter, and how can you make this work. Now, the card at the bottom of the deck is 4 of Pentacles. You know, this is making sense from part 1. Keep in mind there is a part 1 to this video where I give you insight on your future love. But for the fire signs, this was a future love warning. So if you want more insight about who your future love is, what they look like, who's coming towards you, when will you meet, all this and that, then check the link in the description box for more insight. All right, it'll give you the part 1 of the reading. Now, currently, Sagittarius, your love objective is 6 of Pentacles. Maybe there is a transactional relationship, maybe a work relationship you need to take care of. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so, you know what I cut the deck on? 7 of Cups and the Devil. So there are definitely some toxicity and illusions going on, either in the workplace or whatever relationships, friendships you got going on, child. Something right. Something right. Can you clarify the 6 of Pentacles for my Sagittarius placement's current love objective? You have 8 of Wands. Magician at the bottom of the deck. The Magician, somebody dealing with a Gemini. Because the Magician came out in part 1 of your reading. Now, you have 8 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles reversed. Then, Queen of Swords reversed. 3 of Cups reversed. It looks like somebody had a way with words that broke the relationship up. Queen of Swords can be bitchy. They can be bitter. They can be ruthless. So maybe that child, I don't know. It's magician. Magician and the King of Cups. This is like somebody emotional, manipulative, especially with the Page of Cups. This is somebody that is acting like they don't really like throws rocks, hide their hand, playing a victim when they're really the villain. Somebody that likes to play on other people's emotions. Um, yeah, play mind games. Oh, child. Nefarious work. All right, so what can you offer? You can only watch. You can only observe. All right, you can't offer much. You can offer inspiration. You can offer excitement. They're probably looking at you for freedom. Can you see how this Page of Wands is looking up at this Six of Pentacles? It's like if they cooking hot dogs, can you just put one hot dog on a plate? What is this? This is like I don't know what movie it was on or what it was from, but I was watching a video, a meme. It was like Chris Rock was going into a barbecue joint. It was like, how much for a rack of ribs? It was like $5. Like $5. So he was like counting his coins. It was like, how much for just one rib? It was like, I guess $1. He's like, well, let me just have one rib. It's like just one rib. And it was like, yeah. It was like, all right. So how much for a drink? It was like my cups cost more than 50 cents. And then he was like, oh well, forget the drink. Just put put some soda in my hand and I'll just drink it. Straight out my hand for 15 cents. So it's just somebody just really trying to haggle you to see what they can get from you. Yeah. It's somebody really trying to get something from you. If not money, resources, insight. You want to learn more about your business or something, how you make money. I don't know, child. What you lack. Five of Pentacles. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus, or you have Taurus in your chart. But maybe you're too giving. You have too much of a heart. You can't say no. Maybe it's a person that you're giving to. Maybe it's a child. You have a hard time saying no to the child, even though you need to be stern with them. You need to set boundaries with them. What you look for in a relationship. Four of Cups. Meditation, seclusion, contemplation. That's what you look for? Do you have like trust issues? What you look for in a relationship is for discontent. Do you want like a mentally stimulating relationship? Is that what it's saying? And maybe whoever is coming to you is not mentally stimulating. You know, just don't resonate. Can you clarify this Four of Cups for what my Saggies look for in a relationship? You want balance, temperance. Page of Cups, King of Pentacles. Nine of Swords. This is even like the idea of somebody that's worrisome. You want somebody that's balanced, that maybe knows how to give you presence, that's stable, that's intuitive. Somebody that you don't have to question. That's Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Child. This is really weird because this is what you look for in a relationship. Granted, you know, this is how you really get, you know, maybe you have a hard time looking at at people's intentions. It's like, I mean, you say hello, but do you really mean hi? Or are you saying hell? Oh, I don't know. Whatever resonates for you, child. However resonates for you. Now, what is blocking you? Flip it, smack it, rub it down. Ooh, Queen of Swords. Something about these boundaries. It's like you have intelligence, you have perception, you're intelligent, you're perceptive, but something about you is still behaving. You're turning a blind eye to something, you're being naive about something. Maybe it's because you don't. I think I saw a quote. It's like it's not that you don't know what to do. You're just afraid of what will happen after you do it. And that could be what it is. Now, what influences? I don't know. Can you clarify this Queen of Swords? It could be a literal person blocking you. It could be like a Libra or Virgo or any other air sign blocking you. Can you clarify this Queen of Swords for what's blocking the Saggies? 9 of Wands, 4 of Cups. Ain't that some shit? You're guarded. You're too guarded. You don't trust. That's something you don't trust, Saggy. Now, what's the heart of the matter? You gone, you elevated, you on success, you on the gravy train. The Chariots. Major grit seals. Hold on. Keep in mind, this could be somebody from the past that you have a hard time saying no to. It could be somebody in the future that you have a hard time saying yes to. Probably because of this person in the past, since I brought it up. Now, how you can make this work, you have a Chariot for the heart of the matter. But how you can make this work, Judgment. It's like get down to the core of the matter, the root of the matter. Something about naked bodies. Maybe there was a cheating or something. Maybe a labeling. A vulnerability. It's somebody like going like this in there. Like, I don't know. You know what? Maybe somebody is going to be apprehended in jail or in prison. Judgment, people are in caskets on this card. Maybe somebody crossed over. That's the ultimate 5 of Pentacles, okay? Take a resonance, child. Oh, signs. Taurus. Libra, Virgo, Cancer. More Cancer. What is that? Pluto, Scorpio, and any fire sign, including yourself, Saggy. Alright, so moving on, we are going to, if this is somebody from the past coming back, child, even if this is somebody from the future, we're going to get insight on how you two love each other, hurt each other, and defend yourselves. And so hopefully this will give you insight on what you can do When you recognize you are getting defensive, when you recognize you are doing those patterns that may hurt them, you will correct it. When you recognize you are doing the things that reinforce your love, you will do it more. Just recognize your habits, child. So how do you expect your relationship to work if you don't learn how to navigate each other's feelings? People act like, oh, I'm never gonna hurt your feelings ever in life. Like, it happens. It doesn't make you a bad person, but I don't know. People are weird. It's people's upbringing. But it doesn't make it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't matter what trauma or something you had, you are responsible for your healing and growth. Otherwise you're gonna keep getting triggered until you do. Alright. One, two, three, 4, I just realized, like, why am I counting out everyone? Alright, one more. Can I take this reverse matrix? No. Okay, dokie, Smokey. We have can't even. Ugh. Overwhelmed, shut down, apathy. Maybe whoever I'm about to read for, this person is just like an energy trainer. So how you love them, you wake, work, scroll, repeat. Maybe this is a child or somebody, burnout cycle, routine collapse. Is this a child that you're working overtime for, to provide for, to make sure that they're taken care of and they are not being appreciative? Child. How you hurt them by pretending that it's fine. So this type of person, this is giving me the idea that suppression, numbness, facade. So you are fuming on the inside, but you're still taking it. So something maybe either you feel guilty about not setting boundaries, but considering how this card came out for how you hurt them, you are enabling them in some way by not, I don't know, whatever you're suppressing is enabling them. How you defend yourself, calling it a phase, minimizing it, escapism, self-deception. Has something been going on for a long time? It says 5 years up here. On fire. Don't just a pile of trash just burning. Okay. That could be your brain on fire. Because aren't these fumes? Your brain, you probably have been pissed off about this person for a minute. I don't know if it's a child or somebody childish child. I don't know. Now, how you defend yourself? What to say? Still not over it. This is how they love you. So they love you by not being over it. They're stuck in regret, looping thoughts, lingering feelings, looking at old pictures. Probably when you know how Google Photos or Apple Photos, they have like old memories, like, oh, remember the memories, and their face just pop up and you're just like, God, removed from memory, removed from memory. Okay. Um, let's see how they hurt you. This person hurts you by panicking, being overstimulated. So this reminds me of my dog. Like, whenever my dog, I try to like, she's been hurt and traumatized. So whenever I try to get her to come to me or something, I try to get her to play, she like gets over something like, ugh, ugh. And she like clams up and goes back to her little corner. So, maybe you're dealing with a child that's on a spectrum like neurodivergent or something, and you're just trying to deal with it, but it's a lot. Yeah, maybe it's something that they've done in the past that they are in a bunch of regret over, and they have lingering feelings over it that you keep saying is fine, but deep down you know it's not, because you know that they're sensitive. And maybe they're intuitive, and so they know that you are really bothered and you're trying not to be bothered by it. And so they're just like, I don't want to say anything. Like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I don't want to. I'm not giving this person, I don't know, because I'm not clarifying anything, but this is just what I see from right now. Maybe this person really is trying, but I don't know, child. It says something about you not saying anything is enabling them. That's what I get right off the bat. So, hold on. All right, so how they defend themselves is by falling for red flags, attraction, ignored warnings, drama. This is how they defend themselves. Let's see, major, minor, court. They defend themselves by falling for red flags. Can you clarify this? They defend themselves from you by falling for red flags. So like they're getting into the wrong relationships or something. Instead of running to you, they run to somebody else. Can you clarify the falling for red flags? Oh. Okay, so yeah, the 10 of Cups, the Devil, 2 of Cups. Maybe it was this is giving me like a toxic family that you kind of separated yourself from to ignore yourself. Maybe it's a Capricorn you're dealing with. Maybe you're trying to block off a Capricorn. Maybe this Capricorn or toxic person is manipulating either a family or a particular couple, maybe manipulating both sides of the situation, that has people guarded. I don't know. Probably has people guarded against you. Could it be that somebody going around saying that you like put a hex on them, or that you are in the dark arts or something, and you have like, and your spirit team is like evil spirits who are tormenting them or something like that? Child. And they're doing that to have people be on their side and support you. Not support you, but support them over you. Which is why they say luck is on your side. Because maybe it's like, if you did take this person back, or if you did set boundaries, then I don't know, child. Yeah, if you did set boundaries with them, it would kind of be like, wait, why are you setting boundaries with them when you're the aggressive? It would kind of like, yeah, I don't know. It would throw a monkey in the wrench because you're allowing it to happen. But it could just be like, you're happy on your own. So, because the Nine of Pentacles was over the Ten of Cups. So maybe you're happy not... Maybe there is a toxic work dynamic that you're happy not really being a part of. Because there's a toxic person, and there is a particular... In this group dynamic, there's a particular couple that is like the ringleader of the toxicity that you can't stand. So you separate yourself from. Yeah. And so, yeah. So when I say whoever this person is, they defend themselves against you by falling for red flags, they are emotionally, because I was saying something earlier about somebody being emotionally manipulative, really sneaky. I don't know if that was in the beginning of this reading or on the first one, but yeah, they get other people to fall for the bull crap. That's what that is. Now, how can you make this? What can y'all do about it? Spirit guide already told you what to do. You're just not doing it. It has something to do with Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Let that relationship go. Okay? Disillusionment, abandonment. You can make it work by abandoning it. You can do one or two things. You can either abandon the situation, or you can be in the situation and just be detached the entire time. But your spirit guide quit the situation because I think they already told you what to do, and either you're not doing it or you are ignoring the work you're required to do. Okay. Let's get some advice. Any advice for my Sagittarius placements? All right, it says your focus may be scattered or negative, Shift your energy by practicing gratitude and visualizing the best outcome. And considering how this is upside down, doesn't it look like somebody's energy that should naturally go upward is going downward? So like you're just spiraling and down to a lower vibration. Flip it, smack it, rub it down, however it resonates. Next thing says flow. Alignment brings ease. When you surrender resistance, things move effortlessly. Allow life to unfold without forcing outcomes. Follow the path of least resistance. Okay. Then you have alignment. Ooh, some of y'all are not following your intuition. Y'all are not manifesting correctly. Your desires manifest more easily when your thoughts, emotions, and actions are in sync. Check in with yourself. Are your beliefs and actions truly supporting your dreams? Adjust if needed. And card at the bottom of the deck says, fear of failure may be keeping you stuck. Trust that growth comes from bold action. All right. So that is it for today. I hope this helps, Saggy. If you like the way I read, do not hesitate to like, drop a jaguar in the comments. Well, okay. Or subscribe. Remember, this is only part 2. If you want part 1, check the link in the description box to catch that for more insight on who your secret new love is and when they're coming and all the other good stuff. All right. So I hope this helps. And until next time, happy healing.